When people perform computing tasks, the knowledge they leverage and insights they generate are often lost because that information is tedious or otherwise difficult to capture. Without this information, it is harder to learn best practices at a new organization, understand the decisions made by a colleague, or even understand why you yourself designed something a certain way. To address these issues, we introduce a new knowledge capture paradigm, Think-Aloud computing. Inspired by the popular Think-Aloud protocol for user studies, Think-Aloud computing encourages users to verbalize and share their goals, knowledge, and process as they work, allowing for the capture of a rich information stream with relatively low effort. To get a sense of what type and volume of information people might naturally share, we conducted a formative study. 12 participants were instructed to imagine working with an audio-based knowledge capture system that could record useful information for themselves and their colleagues, and were then asked to feed the system by thinking aloud both concurrently while working and reflectively after they were done. Through analyzing these sessions, we found that people naturally share a wide range of information over a broad spectrum of categories. Interviews and surveys with the participants suggested that much of this captured information could be useful for their future selves or colleagues. To support the concept of Think-Aloud computing, we then built a system which records and transcribes the user's speech and attempts to automatically classify its category. Additionally, the screen is continuously recorded, and information about the active application and application-specific metadata, such as command invocations, are gathered. To encourage and, if necessary, prompt the user to think aloud while working, we considered several designs for an on-screen visual widget. This design contains a main wedge which shows the total amount of speech collected, with two side wedges to indicate the level of design intent and process information collected. Each wedge contains a goal line to indicate a desired level of activity. The bottom of the widget contains regions for indicating important, to-do, and problem statements. As utterances are recorded,
I still have to fix this later.
The to-do region of the widget is highlighted. We conducted a second study with 12 new participants performing 3D modeling, slide creation, and coding tasks. For half of the study, they used the Think-Aloud system, and for the other half, they documented their work as they normally would. Overall, participants saw the value in Think-Aloud computing and captured unique knowledge and information not found when using traditional mechanisms.
One thing I like to do when I'm sketching, a super helpful tool is the extend tool. Extend and trim, so you can just, you don't necessarily need to line up your pieces, just kind of extend those lines to get the desired shape that you want. I wish there was honestly a hotkey for the extend button, but there's not.
Craft story is interesting in that it's only a few months before the first man journey to the moon. So what happened between September and July of next year that the Soviets fell so far behind? Maybe do some more research there.
We believe that Think-Aloud computing is a promising new paradigm for information capture that will allow people to more effectively leverage the knowledge and insights of their past selves and colleagues.